Good morning. It is Monday, September 6th, I believe. I stayed dry right there. You can kind of see it was dry. It did rain last night, rained quite a bit actually. But we both stayed dry in our little tents, getting all packed up. It's really foggy right now, and of course there's a lot of rain dripping off the trees, but it's not actually raining. And it's fairly comfortable. It's probably about 60, 65 degrees. It's cool, but not too cold. We just have our t-shirts on. So, hoping for another double-digit day. Have some elevation to do today, of course. Northern Georgia, gotta expect that. That's about it. We're gonna get down the trail. The trail is headed that way, and the young man that we've been camping with lately, the last 2 nights, he's headed to the same place we are tonight, so maybe we'll see Ben down the road.
Well, we're heading downhill into Dix Creek Gap, and trail's actually been pretty good today. Feels kind of like this old road grade heading downhill. We did go up over a couple of mountains today so far, but it's been a long downhill now. It's a little after 11, so just a little bit before lunchtime. So heading down here, we actually passed a couple of weekend hikers that are parked down here. And they offered to take our trash for us, so that was kind of neat. I was just telling Kendall this morning that, man, I really wish we could find a trash can. We got 2.5 days of trash already, so it's not much, but it'd be nice to be able to offload that before our next jump. So that was nice of them. So we're going to go down here, find their vehicle, and dump our trash in it. So, all right, let's go. Up to this area here is a fairly recent mudslide. Looks like they had a pretty good rain and wash come down. It broke off right up there and washed down through this valley not too long ago, so it's all pretty fresh.
Oh, up, sun.
Yep, and we got sun back again. Yay! Get our tents dried out today, maybe. Got our hiking partners back with us today, and feels good to have the sun out again. Nice and warm. Beautiful day, but burning off that fog and such, so that's good. Alright, we still got another mile to go before we hit Dickey Creek Gap, so maybe we'll stop there and have lunch. Make Kendall happy. Stop and take a little rest, so alright, let's go. Alright, y'all, made it to Dix Creek Gap, and it's even before noon. Well, just a little bit before noon. It's about 11:55, but a little over 6 miles so far this morning, and that's pretty good since we started at 8:30, kind of waiting for the rain to stop and stuff. So yeah, not a bad little hike this morning. Pretty good road grade. Had a few hills to do, but it's been pretty good. And sun's shining now, so hoping to get up here and stretch out our tents in the sun and try to get those dried out a little bit. And those are really the only things that we have that are wet, so I'll get those dried out maybe and have a little lunch. So alright, let's go check it out. Alright, we're here at Dickey Creek Gap trailhead, and found a nice spot in the sun to get our tents out and get them drying out for the day. Turned out to be a beautiful day, blue sky, sunny, warm. Yeah, nice little picnic area up here in the shade. And in the bend, he's got his tent set up there, and they stopped here too to have lunch. So right up in there at the picnic table. And so yeah, it's a good little spot. Got a little water source right here. It's a great little spot for a stop and picnic and dry out session. So it's good. Well, we don't mind the rainy days as long as we get some sunshine the next day to get things dry back out again. Hey y'all, we made it into a campsite this afternoon, and as you saw from the picture on the sign, we are actually camping in North Carolina. Woohoo! Got done with Georgia, another state done, and we are just across the border into North Carolina. So we got our tent set up here, making a little bit of dinner, getting the food prepped for tomorrow, and got Ben up there on the hill. He's with us again tonight. 15.2 miles today, so it was a pretty good day. Not quite as far as yesterday, but the terrain was pretty up and down today, so pretty rugged. Trail was good though. The trail wasn't rocky or anything, but just a lot of up one hill and down it, and then up another one. So, good to finish off another state. Although Kendall and I were saying we both really liked Georgia. Georgia was a good state for us, and the trails were good. The scenery was beautiful. So we're gonna miss Georgia, but happy to be in North Carolina and heading towards Franklin, North Carolina, which we hope to get to in a couple days. So anyway, we're gonna finish up dinner here and call it a night. And we will see you back on the trail tomorrow morning. Good night. Hello, good morning everyone. It is Tuesday morning, September 7th, and we are in North Carolina. Woohoo! And Kendall and I are up, packs are on. It's about 8:15. Which may seem like we're getting a late start lately, but just daylight doesn't start until about a little after 7 here, so it's kind of hard to get up and get all packed up and get on the trail any earlier than that. So anyway, got a good day ahead of us. Gonna check out North Carolina, see what that's like, but got a feeling it's going to be a lot of up today. I know I say that every day, but seems like the trail goes up every single day. But anyway, we're all packed up and headed out, and glad you could be with us today. Let's go see what we can find. And I also forgot to say that it's pretty windy today. The wind was blowing last night. Got just a little bit of rain. It's like we got the edge of a rain cloud or something. Just sprinkled a little bit on us for a few minutes, but super windy today. And a little bit chilly.
Not about the bugs last
but
night.
Yeah, I tried to get them on video, but it didn't turn out too well. But the bugs in the trees are so loud. It's deafening. Once the sun goes down, they just go all night long, and it's super loud. But then in the morning they go back to sleep. So anyway, all right, we're gonna go ahead and climb up this hill and head down the other side. Let's go. All right, we're making it up our first mountain. No nice, easy, gentle getting started trail. It's straight up. We're a little over 4,000 feet right now and still going up. But trail's been pretty overgrown most of the way, but this section here has just been cleared out not too long ago. But you can see the fog and the sun up there. Not too awfully foggy, but there is a little bit of it. Seems like we're getting into more of it as we get up the hill here. Okay everyone, we are coming out of Deep Gap. We just stopped there to have lunch and talked to Ben a little bit. He came down right after us, and he's parked at Deep Gap, so he had some resupply in his truck and stuff that he was working on. And just talked to some other hikers that were there. It's kind of fun. We had lunch just as we were finishing up lunch, so it started raining. So luckily we were under a big old oak tree, so we stayed dry while we got everything packed up, got our ponchos on, and now we are walking in the rain. So rain's let up a little bit. It was pouring when we were down at the parking lot, but it's let up a little bit now. It's just really wet and foggy, kind of drippy, but supposedly it's supposed to be off and on rain all afternoon tonight and most of the day tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But we're still feeling really good. Glad that we were able to keep on walking despite the weather. And we're heading up what's called Standing Indian Mountain. Told Kendall, why couldn't they name mountains like Laying Down Indian or even Sitting Indian? But no, we have to climb up Standing Indian. It makes it sound a whole lot taller.
Over 5,000.
And Kendall says it's over 5,000 feet. So it's one of the biggest ones we've done in a while. Actually, when we climbed Katahdin, that was only 5,200. So anyway, up we go, conquering Standing Indian. Let's go. Alright, we made it to the top of Standing Indian, or right near the top anyway. Funny thing about Standing Indian, it's the tallest we've been so far down south this trip, and it's over 5,200 feet, which is strangely about the same elevation as Mount Katahdin in Maine. But yeah, this one's a big one. But we're not gonna get many views today. All the fog has rolled in and fogged in. At least it stopped raining. Sun's trying to burn through, but yeah, we got nothing but fog up here today. That's all right. We'll get more views eventually. But I'd imagine on a clear day, you can see for a long ways from up here. Alright guys, we made it to
5430.
Standing Mountain. Not quite the top, top's up there, but 54 or 5,430 feet, which again is taller than Mount Katahdin in Maine. But it was a good little climb, but not too bad. It's an old road grade, so it's gravelly, kind of bigger gravelly type stuff. It's hard to walk on. It's hard on the feet. Kind of see a little bit of it here, but as far as the grade, it wasn't too steep, so not too bad. So Kendall's still happy and doing well. She's grinning. And so we're going to head north that way.
Gotta go find some water. We're out of
Yeah,
water.
we're gonna go down and look and see if we can find a water source. Water's been flowing really well in all the streams and springs and stuff, just with the rains they've been having lately. So I don't think we'll have too much trouble. And the map shows quite a few water sources going down, so we'll fill up with water when we get down there. All right, let's go see if we can find some. And it would figure that just after the heavy rains that the trail would get overgrown with weeds and just super brushy and wet through here. It's nice when the trail's trimmed back and you don't get wet from the brush, but this one has not been trimmed in a while, so we are just getting probably wetter walking the trail than we would as if it would be pouring down rain. So hopefully we'll get down into the woods a little bit and get out of these weeds. I'm walking through this section here. All the mountain laurel. It's all dead up here, so it's just old scraggly dead trees on the top of this ridge line. Kind of sad looking with the fog and the wetness of the trail. All these old dead scraggly trees. But we're just heading down the backside of Standing Indian Mountain. Still looking for that water source. Alright y'all, we made it to the shelter and had a pretty good day today. Rained right after lunch, but then it stopped and didn't do much the rest of the day. Just kind of foggy and sun tried to peek out a few times, but we got in and got set up, so I think it's going to rain tonight, so we just stayed in the shelter and just try to keep the rain off, but we're not sure if we'll get any or not, but just thought it would be easier. And then tomorrow it's off into Franklin. So anyway, hope you all had a good day and enjoyed the hike today, and see you back on trail tomorrow.